Hey guys, what is going on? This is NGS back again for another video. This is going to be the follow-up to the Would You Rather Q&A question I posted yesterday across Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and the likes. As you can tell, got some special guests with me. He needs no introduction whatsoever. You've seen him in the past couple of videos. My homeboy Trent.
Hey.
And for the first time, in a year, my good friend coming all the way from Texas to spend the week out here in New York, Dante86 Jamal. What's going on, bro?
I'm good.
How's New York been treating you, man?
Interesting.
Interesting?
Interesting. Lots of different experiences. That's all I'll just say right there.
Awesome. And before we get into that, we're just going to dive straight into this Q&A because we're trying to get this thing done fast because we want to play some Nazi zombies. We're going to be starting on Facebook. Some of them are directed towards me, some are directed towards Maul. Trent, wow, that was actually pretty weird because I went Jamal and then Trent. That's awkward. The first question that we have from Facebook: would you rather be forced to watch the Dragon Ball movie, or would you rather drink your own pee? Which Dragon Ball movie?
There's a lot of Dragon Ball movies.
I assume he's probably talking about evolution.
Probably evolution.
So would
That's
you rather
one
watch?
that could be compared to drinking your own piss.
Would you rather watch DBE or drink your own urine? Trent.
I'd rather watch Dragon Ball. I'd rather watch Dragon Ball Evolution.
Well,
Dragon Ball Evolution, definitely. I'm not drinking my piss.
That's what I'm saying. We ain't stranded on an island, nothing like that. Where I gotta drink my own piss to survive. What kind of nonsense is this?
well, all I can say is that there have been studies done where they're talking about how your urine ain't actually that bad for you.
I'll pass.
I'm pretty sure that as good as urine is for you, Dragon Ball Evolution is better.
Black women or white women? It's gonna piss some people off.
Probably.
You know what? No comment.
No comment?
No comment.
Alrighty. Jamal?
I prefer black women. Not gonna lie, I do. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't date I wouldn't date a white woman, but I like my black women. I do.
Likes his sisters. It's a good brother right there.
I do.
Pay attention to that. Pay attention to that.
You said no comment, so how are you over here praising this man for making a comment?
I'm commenting on him. It's not my comment.
You still make a comment though. And for me, I mean, it's no lie. Like,
Yeah. Chris the type of dude that like white women.
Yeah, I do.
Facts or not?
I do have an affinity.
Come on, YouTube.
I do have
You
an
gonna tell me?
affinity. I do have an affinity towards white women. I'm not gonna lie.
No, not white women. Redheads.
Oh yeah, that's true. I like my redheads. I'm living my life. I'm looking for my Mary Jane, my own Mary Jane Watson, and whether she's white, black, Puerto Rican, Japanese, I don't know. I'm gonna find her one day. Now we have to scroll through all the bullshit because there are people here who are legit asking not would you rather questions.
Can I see some of those not would you rather questions?
Okay.
Give me that phone, man. Give me that phone, man.
So this is the segment of the video where Trent is going to put people on
Eli
blast.
Benson. He said top 3 favorite anime/manga characters. There's not a would you rather in that question at all. He just said top 3 favorite anime/manga characters. He didn't even put what are your. What is this? He put a statement and then put a question mark at that. All right. Denamente Moody. Top 3 enemies you want to see turned into a video game. Okay, this is not a would you rather question. Delali, Delboy, Kajokuma. If you could have any superpower, these are not would you rather questions.
But to be fair, some of them did fix that later on.
I see no edits. You see edits in this?
You keep scrolling, dude.
Alright. I like this one. Would you rather watch Ant-Man or Ben Affleck's Daredevil?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. Come on,
That's easy.
you can't be disrespecting Ant-Man like that. It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't a bad movie.
Yeah. Would you rather watch Raimi's Spider-Man or the Attack on Titan live-action movie?
Well, none of us have seen the Attack on Titan live-action movie, so we really can't comment on that.
Yeah. Well, I guess since we've seen the Spider-Man movies, we'd like to see something new since we saw it already. So I guess we'd rather watch the Attack on Titan live-action movie.
Yeah. If this was a question that we've seen both of them, then yeah, but we haven't. So I'd say no comment.
Yeah, it's not really a fair question.
Yeah.
It would be different if it was 2 things that weren't out or 2 things that are already out.
Yeah.
And then, would you rather play Destiny or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? Good question, Bobby
That's a very
Demetrius
good.
Jennings.
Yeah, that's my boy
Bobby
Bobby.
Demetrius Jennings. Good questions, my guy. You the real MVP.
So, Destiny or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare? To be honest, I have not played Advanced Warfare. I've played Destiny. We've played Destiny extensively. And I've got to say, Fook is right. I'd probably play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare because at the very end of it, you can still have fun with the multiplayer with your friends. The campaign's always going to be solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a fun game. Destiny just felt like a colossal disappointment.
Letdown. Yay, buy the limited edition.
Have you downloaded that DLC yet?
Nope.
Do you have plans to download that DLC?
One day, because I bought it, so I gotta play it. Bought the freaking collected edition, so I gotta play it.
Yo, because everybody was hyped up for Destiny.
I was so excited, but yeah, I would play Call of Duty in a heartbeat, which is saying a lot for me, because I don't like Call of Duty games, except for zombies.
So we're all in agreement. Trent, have you got a chance? I mean, you don't own a PS4 or Xbox One, so...
I don't. Have I got a chance to play Destiny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I played it before at my boy's house.
Oh, okay.
The game isn't bad.
Not bad.
It just doesn't have content.
Yeah, and that's like why would I drop, money on a game with no content?
Thank you.
Truth. All right, so that dude, Dina Mente Moody, he did rephrase his question. All right. Would you rather get raped by Rosie O'Donnell or Ricky Lake? Who's Ricky Lake?
She had a talk show.
Oh, I'm about to look this up. I do not know anyone named Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake.
Showing my age.
We've got
Is that
If I-
dude or
no, it's a lady.
we gotta look up.
I think she was blonde.
She's 46.
Out.
Was she
Oh,
40?
this is what she looks like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rosie O'Donnell and Ricky Lake. That's like no contest.
What's that?
Let
Dude.
me see.
That's no contest.
Yo, your boy tripping, man.
Yeah. So I'd say Ricky Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Her net worth is $15 million.
Solid. Either Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts 3, or Persona 5. Which one would you choose? So that's kind of a would you rather question, but it has 3 options.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
Kind
So
of pushing it.
yeah, it's kind of pushing it, but we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Choose one. Final Fantasy 15, Kingdom Hearts, or Persona 5.
Kingdom Hearts.
I have no attachment to either of these games, but I don't know. What are the choices again?
Final Fantasy 15,
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3,
Okay.
Persona 5.
Yeah, I don't care about any of those games, so I don't know.
Okay. Jamal, you say Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
To be honest, realistically, looking at the weight, I'd say Kingdom Hearts. That has to happen. I need it. This bunch of questions is specifically for Jamal.
Oh god.
Final Fantasy or Tales?
Final Fantasy.
What?
I know.
What?
I know. Man, that's a good question.
What did he ask, man?
My man asked, would you rather watch Dragon Ball Evolution or The Last Airbender?
I've only seen one of the two, so I don't know about.
Yeah, I'm 0 for 2 on that one.
I don't know about The Last Airbender.
Qualified.
I'd rather The Last Airbender
Why, Chris?
because even though it wasn't a good movie at all,
Okay.
it was still better than DBE, and they still were closer to the source than DBE. So in this case, it's the lesser of two evils.
For me, honestly, now that I think about it, I would say The Last Airbender because I haven't watched the series, so I have nothing to compare
That's not how you want to get.
This is the lesser of the two evils case, regardless of what you do, my friend.
I know that it's not a good source material, but going into it not having an expectation, I'd be fine.
That's true.
And then going into the source, like, man, that movie was awful. Cool.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I like that.
Would you rather be sexually attracted to fruit or change it to Mr. Clean and be only able to speak 10 different dead languages every time you sneeze? Oh God, that is...
What kind of question is this, bro?
I don't know, but I'd rather the Mr. Clean aspect because being attracted to fruit is kind of like, what?
That's weird.
Alright,
I'd rather Mr. Clean too, because at least he brolic. You know what I'm saying?
that's
True.
true.
Brolic got a nice shiny bald head, you know?
That's the wave now.
Yeah, women like that apparently. Speaking of bald head, y'all saw that bald headed guy on Facebook? We're talking about I don't pay for nothing, I got a bald head.
Tyrone, what's that, Tyrone?
Where? That's Tyrone.
Or is that it's Tyrone or Brody? One of the two.
Brody.
Yeah, Brody. He's the one with the
Big
bald
Brody.
head. Yeah. Tyrone is the one.
He was looking for Tyrone. Tyrone got shot.
Yeah, he did get shot. I thought that was jokes, but he apparently did get shot.
It was legit.
Yeah, Yeah. Matter of fact, isn't Tyrone like near you? He's in Dallas.
Is he?
Yeah.
I know he got shot in Houston.
Okay, so here we go.
Won't be the next Tyrone video. Dumb sick.
Would you rather Sony combine with Xbox and become the only console on the market, or have Sega make a new console in exchange for Nintendo dropping out?
I'd like to see that Sega console. 'Cause back in the day, Sega and Capcom, they had a little collab one. Everything was out on Dreamcast, man. With that Power Stone, Capcom,
Crazy
Street Fighter.
Taxi.
Yeah, everything was out there on that Sega drill. So yeah, I would like to see. I'd go for that. That's a nice change of pace right there. You know? Maybe Nintendo can make some games for the Sega.
That's what I was thinking, because it said Nintendo drops out, probably of the hardware business, but maybe they can still be third party.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
As long as I have my Mario, not my Mario, but my Nintendo IPs, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Or maybe we'd actually get a good Sonic game.
Hey.
But that's not to say, honestly, you know, Generations was good.
But
then
Generations
after
is
that,
like
it's a
1
remake.
in 5 games that are good.
Well, Colors was good too.
Yes.
2 in 10 games that are good.
Alright, so how can we keep on increasing the number of games?
Because 1 in every 5 Sonic games is good. Okay, we have 2 in 10 Sonic games.
Well,
are
alright,
good.
so what 5 came out around the time of Generations?
The stuff before it, just go off the top of my head. We had
Unleashed.
Sonic and the Black Knight. We had Sonic
That was Fook.
Unleashed.
No, that was Fook.
We
Also.
had Sonic Free Riders Connect.
Yeah, that was Fook. And I thought that was going to
Did
be
you
the
say-
Sonic Riders sequel. I always wanted to.
He said both of the Wii ones.
Yeah, Sonic and the Secret Rings. It said Black Knight.
So Fook.
We had Lost World.
Fook.
We had Boom.
Oh.
We had like a bunch of like miscellaneous stuff here and there. So yeah, it's a good amount of games.
That was a good amount of Fook.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unleashed
a
was
good amount of
half
Fook.
good. No, Unleashed was like a third good.
Very good. All right, so would you rather Batman and Robin or Dragon Ball Evolution? I'd say Batman and Robin
Batman and
because of
Robin.
those damn ice puns.
Yeah,
Batman.
you know what I'm saying?
Dragon Ball Evolution needs to die.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing I've seen. Would you rather eat pizza with a fork or fight a bear?
Pizza with a fork. I ain't fight no bear. You see how small I am?
Pizza with a fork. Would you rather slap a fanboy or bomb them? Damn, 0 to 100. Like, can we get away with it though? Can we? Would you rather learn archery from Green Arrow or Hawkeye?
Good question.
That's a very good question.
I don't know. Wait, Hawkeye. Never mind.
Hawkeye?
Yeah, I think I'd go for Hawkeye. You know, he being Marvel vs. Capcom doing his thing.
I'll say Hawkeye.
You know.
Yeah.
Green Arrow's not in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Well, it's not DC versus Capcom. Or was he in
Yeah.
DC, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe?
No. He was in Injustice though. Injustice was Fook. So no, I don't want to learn archery from him on that.
Okay. Oh god. Would you rather be a part of a school idol group with your squad, or wear school idol group? So I think it's like that pop star singing, you know those weird costumes that they wear in Japan.
Oh.
Or wear senketsu, which is basically the uniform from Kill la Kill in a fight.
Oh, the Goku uniforms?
No,
I think
like the
they're
stuff
talking
that
about
the
her.
main character wears.
Oh.
So rather wear that or be in a school idol group? I'd say be in a school idol group. Because, like, I like singing. Because at the very least, yeah, you're making a fool of yourself, but you can have fun doing that.
Yeah.
Wearing that freaking Kill la Kill, nah.
That would not. No.
Never that.
No.
Alright. Would you rather watch Daredevil from 2003 or
No.
Fantastic Four from 2005? Oh.
I've seen Fantastic Four, so I don't know that, but it sucked. Actually, I saw both of them. I can't even remember Daredevil, to tell you the truth.
I say I'd go with Daredevil. Only because it had better action than Fantastic Four. So I would go with that. What about you, Trent?
No, I haven't seen what's it called? I don't think I saw 2003 Daredevil all the way through.
Okay.
So I guess just because I've seen Fantastic Four, I'll see Daredevil.
Got you. Okay, this question comes from Future Trunks. Would you rather play on the PS4 or Xbox One? By the way, Xbox One is total trash and it supports terrorism because the Microsoft Illuminati will find you and kill you. Damn. Talk about role-playing a character. I'd say PS4 only because...
I have one and I don't have an Xbox One, so I already answered that question with my choice of console.
Yeah.
PS4 is slightly more powerful.
Yeah.
Both consoles generally trash, but you know,
And
PS4 get that Ratchet and Clank though. So
my PS4 is my Final Fantasy 14 player. So
I would go with the PS4. I mean, like I said, because I already bought one too, and because at some point, Xbox One's library is going to be synced with the PC. So we're going to see like the next Halo game probably on PC at some point. Can they get that Master Chief Collection before Christmas? The world may never know. Ooh, I think this one's going to be for us, Jamal. Would you rather, 1, risk a Keyblade War to obtain unanswered questions of the light and darkness like Xehanort, or 2, avoid all of that and go against the darkness without knowing anything like Ericus? So, risk a war to gain answers, or don't be in the know and go against it without knowing anything like Ericus.
I don't like war, but I also don't like to not know exactly what's going on. So I would probably try to get some answers and figure out what's going on so that, you know, we can come to the best solution.
Yeah. Because, like, if you're not in the know, then you're not going to be prepared for what's there. And then you're going to have that revelation moment where you were so small and like minuscule compared to the grand scheme of things. So I'd say risk a war. Because it didn't say you're going to cause it. So you have the chance to try to find a way to avoid it at some point. What would you do, Trent? Like, ignoring the Kingdom Hearts stuff. Would you risk a war to gain answers, or avoid it and live your life sort of carefree and not have answers?
rather not risk a war. That doesn't make any sense. That's a high risk, low reward scenario.
But what?
Answers to what?
Answers to, see, it's kind of hard because we're not talking about Kingdom Hearts, but things that you've always wanted to know. Let's say there's something you've always wanted to know in life. Always wanted to know. But to get those answers, you might have to risk a war. But you can't get those answers any other way.
I don't have to know nothing. It's never that serious.
I guess the old saying, ignorance is bliss?
Yep.
Alrighty. This one's pretty good. Would you rather spend a month without electricity or spend a month without toilet paper? I'd say a month without toilet paper.
You can be resourceful.
Yeah. Get all those failing test grades.
I mean, and at the same time, people, sadly, they use cloth and they reuse it. It is a thing that some people do. It's gross, but it's true.
Would you rather French kiss a dude for 30 seconds or watch all 3 episodes of Boku no Pico while beating the sausage to at least one scene?
What?
We can't. We've asked out our no comment thing. Come on, we have to answer one of these.
I am not answering that crap.
I won't answer that, bro.
No, because either way, it's gay.
I mean, you could answer that, but then you know we're just gonna cut your ass forever. Forever.
Oh,
Can you guys remember that time when Chris said some old gay shit on camera and then put it up on YouTube?
No.
But it's 2015 though, Trent.
Okay.
What that got to do with me?
Nothing exactly. Damn. Would you rather go back to high school for 4 more years or listen to a whole album by Ice J Fish featuring Rebecca Black, 50 Tyson, Welvin, and A-Town?
Give me that Ice JJ Fish, because that's comedy gold right there. That's gonna be hilarious. I would love to listen to that. I ain't going back to high school for 4 more years.
It's good. Done. Top the charts.
Wait. See, now, does he mean go back to high school? Like,
I think he
back
means
in time? Or like, do I have to go to high school
you
now?
go to high school right now.
Now? No, I want to go back to high school right now.
I wouldn't.
Like, if I had to go back in time and then like go through those 4 years again, then I would do that. Especially with the knowledge I have right now.
You know I'd be a god.
I'd be a god in high school.
Would you rather give up a quality that makes a part of yourself to obtain something that you never knew you had that will lead you to become your true self, or leave it as is and stay in your current state? So basically what he's saying is you're going to give up a part of you that makes you to obtain something you never knew you had, but it'll lead you to becoming a better person, or leave it as is and stay in your current state. I would say leave it as is and stay in my current state.
Why, Chris?
Because I think that giving up a part of you that makes you, it just kind of, it doesn't feel genuine. Because I mean, like let's say for example, to become a better person, you have to give up one part that is true to you. Now, granted, you can do it on the opposite end of the spectrum and say, oh, well, if a person is known as a smoker for like his entire life and you gave that up, isn't that not him? I mean, it's different depending on who you talk to, but I'd say leave it as is and stay as I am, but that gives me the option to further down the road discover myself without having to give up the quality parts of myself. What about you, Jamal?
I agree with that, actually, because it's I don't want to. It just feels like kind of selling out, to tell you the truth. It's like you can just give up something and then become better. It's like, no, I like, you go through life, you have struggles, you learn from those mistakes, you learn from the good and the bad, and you become the person that you're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want this, like, pretty much this cure-all. Okay, just get rid of that and then I'll be better. Nah.
Nice.
No easy mode.
What about you, Trent?
Wait, so what he's telling me to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is give up a part of me that's unique to me,
Mm-hmm.
like a T Wills exclusive.
Yeah, a T-Will's exclusive.
Like, what would that? Okay, in exchange for what?
In exchange for finding out a part of yourself that you never knew you had, which leads you to become your true self, a better person.
No, you might as well stay in your current state, because you could always figure out whatever you're missing down the line.
Mm-hmm. True.
And then not lose a part of what was already making you who you were.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you rather have to piss every hour no matter what, or have an eternal boner? Piss every hour no matter what?
Piss every hour.
You know how irritating that would be, having an eternal boner?
You couldn't walk, right? Like, come on.
You imagine trying to pee in the morning?
Oh my
God.
Oh my.
What the? Some of this stuff is so suspect, I'm about to quit.
I don't know why you even started.
I'm not even,
I feel like we should quit a while ago.
Yo, for real. Would you rather be able to watch anime and never play games again, or be able to play games but never watch anime again? You may
Games.
watch movies and regular TV in both scenarios.
Games. Because I don't watch anime.
Yo, what is it? What's your boy's name? We always call him anime was a mistake.
Hayao
Miyazaki.
Yeah.
The wise one. One of the enlightened ones.
That's what I'm saying.
One of the wise gurus from Japan.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Spreading his knowledge
Mm-hmm.
to the unenlightened. I'm a fan.
Because anime was a mistake. Would you rather a thick girl or a skinny girl?
I don't even look at that. See, the thing is, like, people don't even know what does thick mean. Like, you have people who are fat, like I'm thick.
It's like, no.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? So like, I don't know. Like, what do you mean by that? I'd say skinny girl, just cause like, I ain't trying to be messing around in the unknown of what is thick. Person be like 300 pounds, be like, I'm thick. What?
Oh god. Would you rather drown in a river full of piss or choke on a sack full of shit? What is the y'all in defecation?
Oh, like, all right.
Jeez.
Get him out of here. Ain't nobody answering.
Alright. This is a good one, Jamal. Would you rather be as irrelevant as Sora's mom or have Nominee's drawing skills for the rest of your life?
As relevant as Sora's mom, I'm dead.
That is messed up.
Well, before I would have said nominee but I found out that I could actually draw. I don't want to be irrelevant like that, because, man, she does not matter at all. Give me them drawing skills, because I'm not an artist at all right now anyway. That's not making me money.
And she did have those skills to rearrange Sora's memories with those drawings.
This is true.
I would like that. So yeah, give me those skills. Would you rather change gender every time you sneeze or not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby? That was from Gideon.
Wait,
Okay,
what
enough
was the
said.
question?
Would you rather change gender every time you sneeze or not be able to tell the difference between a muffin and a baby? So basically saying that you'd rather turn to a boy or a girl when you sneeze, or
You eat babies.
you eat babies and not know
Eat
it.
babies?
Yeah, but that's just a simple thing. I will just not have muffins.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Because I say the alternative is pretty bad, to say the least. Alright. Would you rather do an acapella of Sonic CD, Sonic Boom with your squad, or do the 4Kids One Piece rap for your squad?
I feel
Well,
like we did the One Piece rap already.
yeah, we do
y'all
that
did.
like every
Y'all,
freaking...
They do.
Yeah. Every freaking week we do that. Would you rather be forced to watch Ultimate Spider-Man or Teen Titans Go?
Go.
Okay.
God.
Ultimate Spider-Man. I ain't watching no Teen Titans Go. What they do?
Yeah, Teen Titans Go is hilarious. So have you guys seen it now?
I haven't seen
I
it.
don't
so I
want
can't
to.
comment.
Yo, it's so I'm not gonna lie, I was hating that first two, but that joke was so funny. It's so
Alright.
funny.
Would you rather lose all of your non-existent street cred or name your daughter Watermelandria? Well, if you have non-existent street cred,
Go for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the point of losing it, man? What kind how am I gonna look showing up
I'm
at
gonna
a
lose something non-existent.
yeah? How am I gonna show up at a graduation cheering on my daughter Watermelandria? Like, what? Okay. You know the sad thing is people probably name their kids that. Would you rather have teleportation, but every time you teleport, you come out with a random amount of speed, or have super speed like the Flash, but you have normal human stamina? Okay, so let's dissect the first one. Have teleportation, but every time you teleport, you come out with a random amount of speed.
You can't control your speed when you come out of the teleportation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get what he's saying. Oh, that's creepy.
Right, alright.
Honestly, I would take the teleportation. Yeah, I can't control my amount of speed, but I can get wherever I want to go. And I might smash into a wall here or there. But
Right.
okay.
And the second one is you'll have Flash level of speed, but you have normal human stamina. So legit, you could run fast for like 5 seconds, but you'll be...
Well, what is normal human stamina? Because some people, like, what is the average threshold for human stamina?
Maybe the limits of which you can go?
If you think about it, what's the nah, you gotta be in shape for like 400 all the way.
Yeah.
Basically, like, if anybody's familiar with track and field, right?
Yeah.
400 meter dash, pretty much, like, basically average time for that would be about a minute. So you're just running as hard as you can, as fast as you can for about a minute. There's no pacing yourself, you just go. So if you could run at flash speed for a minute, you probably get to like a lot of places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd take the flash speed, man. Yeah.
I say...
That's a good question. Why is that?
Delali. So he redeemed himself. To be honest, teleportation, but every time you come out for a random amount of speed, or you have super speed like the Flash, but you're limited by human stamina. To be honest, I'd rather teleport because I feel like you can get places faster. And granted, like, yeah, you come out for a random amount of speed, you don't know what you'll hit. I don't know, I still think it'd be better than the Flash.
I don't know, man. You come out that teleport, going 50 miles per hour, into traffic. You know what I mean?
But see, here's the deal. I would make sure I'd probably teleport into like...
I teleport if I, like, what if I want to go to
Something
Japan? I'll
soft.
teleport into like a rice field or something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
So you teleport into in like an open area space where there's like no, you know, like
But-
don't just say I want to go to California. You're
No.
dead.
Okay.
Teleport, just make sure you teleport somewhere that you aren't going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right. Oh, another superpower question. Would you rather teleportation powers, but every time you teleport, you have a bit of diarrhea and constipation, or have the ability to walk through walls, but not every part of your body gets stuck? What? This is bad grammar.
What?
But note, not note, but note. It legit says but note, but not. Oh my god! But part of your body gets stuck every couple of minutes before you come out whole again. So basically, you can walk through walls, but like legit, your arm will be stuck in the walls for like 5 minutes.
Oh.
So that's what it is, and it takes 5 minutes for it to come out.
Both seem to be cumbersome.
Right.
Good question.
Ooh.
Who asked that one?
Andrew Knights. Teleportation powers, but you have constipation, diarrhea, ability to walk through walls, but you don't come out whole for a couple minutes.
You know, I'm gonna tell you why. You should probably go for the teleportation in this one. Because, depending on what you eat, you might have constipation and diarrhea anyway. So,
I mean, that's something you deal with anyway.
yeah.
from time
So
to
you
time.
might as well just take the bonus of the teleportation along with it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
I was thinking, see, Trent, you're right there. I was
Yeah,
thinking the same
we
thing.
there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So we're all in agreement teleportation powers?
Yeah, because it's not like you're teleporting and you can't control your stuff and you mess your pants.
Yeah.
It's something you deal with.
Nice.
Yeah.
Would you rather use the Linux operating system for 1 month or make a 50-minute video bashing your favorite video game? Well, I've never used Linux before,
No, Linux is wavy.
so
You
I
can't be
can't
bad-mouth-
say.
You can't be bad mouthing your favorite video games, so.
Well, to be honest, it depends on what your favorite video game is. Because, like, not saying it's my favorite, but I love Kingdom Hearts. But I could bash the shit out of that game for 50 minutes. That story.
Oh yeah.
I love the story, but yo, if you are not playing these games,
so fook, bro. I don't play these games. People are telling me about the story. It sounds so fook.
if you don't play the games, it makes no sense.
I agree. It's great if you play the games, but yeah. Let's not get into that.
Would you rather have a Fantastic Four film done by Marvel or stick with the Fox series? Is that a serious question?
It's no
Honestly,
contest.
I feel like they both be fook anyway. It's a Fantastic Four. They're traga. They are generally traga.
This is the first family we're talking about,
The
Trent.
first. You heard that? The first family?
Yeah,
First
I
family
heard
of
that.
what?
First family of
to do
Marvel,
what?
man.
What makes that? What does that? What relevance does that have to do with anything?
A lot of relevance, man. Have you read Fantastic Four?
Oh, I got no time to read about Fantastic Four. Reed Richards can stretch. The Thing is Rock Hulk. Johnny Storm is on fire. And the Invisible Woman does what? Oh, that's crazy. We're the first family, yo.
Okay. Would you rather marry a mermaid or a reverse mermaid? Oh.
What's a reverse mermaid?
What's a reverse mermaid?
A reverse mermaid is basically, I think this is what it is. It's, you know, you have the regular.
It's when they have legs.
Yeah, they have human legs, but they have a fish body. Whereas regular mermaid has a human body, but like fish legs, fish body parts.
Fish.
Half fish.
Fish fins.
Fish fins.
Yeah.
Fish fins.
Yeah, okay,
Fish fins.
okay. Yeah.
So what would you rather do?
I ain't down with kissing no fish face. And I think that'd be, thinking like pirates when they, I think it was pirates on it. No, something I saw with mermaids and they had people underwater and they were like kissing them and giving them air and stuff like that. I forgot what it was. It might have been Hook. I think it might have been Hook. But that would be cool. Go to the ocean, go see my bae, go dive in, everything. Yeah, mermaid. Give me that.
Yeah, I'd go that route too. Trent?
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
Sweet. Would you rather see Disney buy the rights to make DC movies or Warner Brothers buy the rights to make Marvel movies? I say I'd rather Disney.
Yeah.
Because so far, I mean, look at what they've done with Marvel and...
That was Disney, I felt like that was Marvel, and then Disney just kind of jumped on shit.
Yeah, Disney just jumped on, provided like funding and advertising and cartoons and all
But I
that.
mean, that's the thing. Disney, they're not hindering what they're doing. They're letting them do what they do. So, yeah, Disney. I'm cool with that.
I feel like Warner Brothers doesn't do anything. Either. I feel like they're just there.
I feel like there's a little bit more intervention and they don't really have like a good... It feels to me it's a lot more corporate because the way they're handling their movies. Because look at Marvel, it's like, oh, we're giving something for everybody. You know, we got a lot of things going on. With DC, it's just like, oh, Batman, well, Superman. Let's throw Wonder Woman in there just because.
Yeah, where she came from.
Yeah. So I'd rather Disney buy the rights to make DC movies. Alright, would you rather play DBZ Ultimate Tenkaichi for PS3 and 360 or Dragon Ball Final Bout for PS1? Ultimate Tenkaichi is that QTE game that they released a couple years ago.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
But it's rock, paper, scissors, basically.
Basically, that's how like you win fights.
Remember how the stuff was in Budokai 3?
Yeah.
When you did the little Dragon Rush mode?
Oh, yeah.
Think that being the entire fight.
Oh, sounds cool.
To
I mean,
be,
you got 7.5. It's not terrible.
That's too much.
to be honest, I'd say
Let me see some.
I'd rather Ultimate Tenkaichi because at least I have something to look at,
Yeah,
and it
it's
looks
pretty.
very good over Final Bout, which was just a terrible game.
And you didn't
regardless.
say how long you gotta play it, so I played like a few minutes. And like, hey, I did
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Would you rather watch 50 episodes of Naruto Shippuden filler in English dub in 240p quality, or buy 2 Wii U's just to play Captain Toad for the rest of the year?
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Wait, how many
Whoa.
episodes?
50 episodes of Naruto Shippuden filler, English dub 240p quality.
But that's 50 episodes as opposed to playing Captain Toad for an entire year.
And you have 2 Wii U's too, so one just sits there.
So give me the Naruto. I can just marathon that and
Wait, but he didn't say
Couple
that you
days.
had to play Captain Toad.
yes.
No, just to play. Like you can't play.
You can't play Smash?
You can't play Smash, and you can't not play Captain Toad.
You
So
have to play
it.
Captain Toad. Give me that Naruto.
Yeah, I'll take that Naruto too, because at the very least,
Yeah.
man, you got some kick-ass intros.
Or,
All right.
Maybe I could remaster that 240p,
Yeah, Sony Vegas, throw it in there.
Yeah,
see what you
exactly,
can do. Would you rather exclusively own a Wii U for gaming for... Wow, all these Wii U questions. Would you rather exclusively own a Wii U for gaming for 6 months or watch an entire season of the Kardashians?
Yo, this game looks cool. I'm not gonna lie.
6 months. Let's see.
I'd say 6 months because depending on what part of the year it is, I think it'll be solid.
You know what? I've done it. Sadly, because I got the Wii U when it came out.
Wait, what was the question?
Really, Trey?
I was watching the Ultimate Tenkaichi play, man.
Oh, you're still on this?
No, because like...
Would you rather eat shit or drink piss? Oh god, here we go. We're going into the dark side of YouTube.
God.
Eat shit or drink piss? To be honest, I don't mind drinking piss. Yeah.
They said that it don't kill you. I'm not that didn't tell.
Yeah, I am not putting fecal matter near my face. This is why there's so many people out there who I do not understand why they can eat ass.
Oh my.
That is so disgusting. Jesus, man. Alrighty.
Stop. I knew it was going.
You ain't gonna do that.
Wow. This game is all quick time events. This is ridiculous.
I told you, bro. Would you rather have powers from Dragon Ball Z or Kingdom Hearts? So basically saying, would you rather have a Keyblade and have all the magic that comes with that, or powers from Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. Who's flying with the Keyblade? Nobody unless you're in final form.
Ain't nobody flying with no Keyblade. Ain't nobody blowing up planets with no Keyblade.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. Would you rather swim in a pool with sharks or wrestle a bear? Well, you didn't say I could be Aquaman or not, so I'd rather swim with sharks.
I mean, people swim with sharks anyway.
Yeah, and I guess be swimming with sharks anyway.
Yeah.
And I could swim with sharks in a cage.
True. Bending the rules. I like that. Would you rather have the best house in a shitty neighborhood or the worst house in a fancy neighborhood?
Oh, the worst house in the fancy.
Worst house in the fancy neighborhood.
Worst house in the fancy neighborhood because your best house is about to get vandalized.
And
like
I mean,
6
if you
times
have
a
the
day.
worst house in the fancy neighborhood, that doesn't mean it's gonna be better
The house
than
is
the
so
houses
probably, yeah. My man over there.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Alright. And the final question comes from... You'll know based on what the question is. Would you rather marry a llama or marry a Lana?
That is just for you. Go
That's
for it.
just for you, Chris.
Well...
Must be nice. Must be nice. Man, YouTube, I really gotta get like my man Chris over here, man. I really gotta get like my man Chris over here.
I say marry Alana. I say I'd probably go with that. I probably.
Why,
go with
Chris?
that. Why?
Yeah, go
Why,
into detail. Give me your qualifying.
But I thought y'all said you want to finish up this Q&A. Like, are we supposed to do something?
Nah, bro. I was just wondering why you would like to marry Alana instead of Alana.
Cause Alana's already my bae, so.
Oh, must be nice.
Alright, so, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes to the end of the Would You Rather Q&A session. We got a lot of questions.
We gotta do shout outs to all the people who ask whack ass questions. We gotta have a second section of the video just for that. We got our phone down there. Start the flame up. Hold on. Let's see what we got going on.
And suddenly, he's
taking over.
Yep.
Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna go off it. Cause all the black questions came from YouTube.
Yeah, they did.
Alright, so definitely don't feel like going on.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
We don't even know you. We can't even like look you up on Facebook to like talk shit.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing with that. Man.
Yeah. So I want to thank everybody for asking such unique and interesting questions, to say the least. I definitely got a kick out of some of them. Jamal, Trent, I want to thank you guys for sitting with me and enduring all this.
You're welcome.
It was a lot of fun. We're about to head up and play some Nazi zombies right now. So signing off for Dante86 and Trent whenever he starts his own YouTube channel.
I got a YouTube.
He does have a YouTube.
You do.
It's there.
It's I Am Too Tall For You 1. We out here. I got the Marvel tech videos, yo. If you need to know some Magneto tech, some Spider-Man tech, I got you. I'll upload at random intervals when I think I found something that might be cool.
Just end the video like that. Oh, alrighty. Now we are done. Jesus.